Yo, what up YouTube, it's Bryce, doing my updated rock stun for November 2011, so here we go. First off, we have 3 Thunder King Ryo. This card is 1900, it can negate a special summon, and it stops searching, so it's pretty amazing. Even if this card hurts you, you should be maining this card, but it doesn't hurt this deck, really. Anyway, 2 Effect Veiler, stops Tour Guide, Hyperion, Caius, pretty much everything that's always stopped, but still you gotta be playing those Veilers. Cyber Dragon. It's basically a beater, gets over stuff. You play that random Naturia deck, Cyber Dragon. It's an out, basically. It's good against machines. It's a beater mainly. And also, Solemn Warning just got printed super, so you can use this to bait out Solemn Warnings from kids who don't know how to play the card, basically. 2 Spirit Reaper. Stalls for you, and this card's surprisingly hard to get over right now in the meta, so here we go. A Gorz. Yep, that's a Gorz. A big believer in Gorz, I guess, even though I play some continuous cards, but you don't always have those, so you gotta have that Gorz in there. Save your ass. Gale. It's a tuner, 26 beater effectively, and yeah, just an amazing card. 3 Kawaki Miru Guardian. This is a substitute for Doom Caliber Knight, basically, in the rock stun deck. It negates monster effects by tributing itself, and you have to reveal a rock in your end phase to keep them around. 3 Kawaki Miru Wall. Similar to Guardian, but it negates spells instead of monster effects. Gigantes. You remove an Earth to special summon this, and it's 19, and if it's destroyed by battle, it is a heavy storm, basically. Morphing Jar, it's a rock, and it can replenish your hand for you, which is vital in stun. Grand Mole, just bounce stuff. Good against any Xyz but Utopia, and pretty much all synchros. 2 Fossil Dyna Pachycephalos. It's a rock, amazingly, and just great stun card. They go special summon and ham on you, and you boom, Fossil Dyna. Plus, the spells, we got 3 Duality. Obviously get your outs, it's stun. 2 Dimensional Fissure, because it hurts a lot of decks, but not every deck, so we only play 2. 2 Smashing Ground, just get over big stuff. Kristia, for example. Hyperion, anything big, basically. Nobleman, because people do set stuff, but when they set stuff, they don't want to lose it. This format. 2 MST, just blow up some back row. Heavy Storm, blow up some back row. Dark Hole, staple, and Monster Reborn staple. Starlight Road. I opted for Starlight Road just because if you get it off, it's kind of devastating to your opponent, really. To bring out a Stardust, and it saves your back row. Torrential, just get pluses, too good to not play. 2 Safe Zone. Put this on whatever you need to put it on. Chain it when your opponent's monster is attacking directly and then they can't attack directly. Or they MST it and you chain it to their monster and their monster gets destroyed. Just a very versatile stun card. And then 2 Solemn Warnings. Just, it's good to negate summons, I heard. And then I'll go ahead and do the side and extra. Here's the side. Dust Shoot. Just because if you can side this in when you're going first, and it's pretty devastating. But I just didn't feel like maining it at this time, couldn't find space. The other Dimensional Fissure. This card's obviously in there just because I only main 2, otherwise I'd be playing 3. 2 Swords Revealing Light. This takes heat off my Dimensional Fissures, or stalls for me, or both. It's just, this card's at 2 and it's really annoying now. 2 Burden of the Mighty. I should probably make these just something else, but I don't know. These would have been Mind Crushes, but I don't think Mind Crush is necessarily that great anymore, because a lot of cards want stuff in the graveyard, or they don't necessarily get hurt that much by Mind Crush, and Dark World are running around, and it's just straight up dead against them. So there's Burden. Jujutsu Master, it's a rock if I feel like I need an extra rock, or if they somehow can't get over an 18 wall, it bounces their card. 2 King Tiger, good with Burden of the Mighty, and just good against plants, basically. that card. I moved this from the main to the side just because not as effective as it used to be. Tier. 2 Absolute Crusaders. If you get these in there and they're trying to synchro, go for Hyperion, Grapha, anything. Not necessarily Grapha because they can go boom boom on it, but anyway. You get these and 2 Thunder Kings. It's hard for them to special summon monsters that aren't Xyz. 2 DD Crow. Just good, obviously. Side deck staple almost. Just ditch it or move something. Good against a lot of decks. Kaiku. It's a decent beater, and your opponent can't remove. They can't go BLS. They can't go Sork. They can't remove cards, you know? And you get to remove 2 when you inflict damage. Everyone knows what Kaiku does, but anyway. Yep. Let's get to the extra deck. It hasn't really changed, but we've got 2 Utopia, Cataster, Android, just for lack of anything else, Brio, Gaia, Black Rose, Armor Master, Scrap Archfiend, 2 Stardust Dragon, Scrap Dragon, a Red Dragon Archfiend just to beat, and 2 Chimera Tech. As you can see, extra deck space isn't really tight, so we have, 2 Chimera Tech. You can make these pretty much anything you want. That can be a Colossal Fighter. You don't have to play 2 Stardust. You don't need this. This can be a Librarian if you have it. Or you can play a Roach, obviously, another Utopia. The extra deck is fairly irrelevant. As long as you have a couple of those to go into, and that for your Starlight Road, you should be fine. But anyway, yep. That's my Rock Stun deck, guys. Peace.